Good practice today. Excited about the opportunity Saturday, homecomings. Sellout crowd ought to be a great atmosphere. Supposed to be a nice day. Today was a cold day. And like the way we moved around. Liked yesterday also. Tomorrow's got to be really good. And, the guys need to use their present moments to shape their future on Saturday. They want the way they want it to turn out. And the kind of the message today was competitors bounce back stronger. And really, that's the case. Good teams, if when they lose a game, they learn from it, bounce back stronger. So got a really tough challenge with Marshall, very talented, experienced football team, talent across the board. It'd be a tremendous challenge. So got to prepare well.
After watching the Georgia State film back, is there anything that they maybe did in the passing game that they didn't show before playing you guys?
No, we haven't played Georgia State yet. Oh, well, you always see some things week to week, whether it's a concept run a different way or something they emphasize. So, we just didn't execute. We had too many mistakes. Our execution wasn't very good. And, this is going to be a completely different game, completely different offense. So, and I expect us to play well on defense. I really do.
And then were there maybe any common threads in the second half against Georgia Southern and second quarter versus App State that maybe you felt were similar in the way that, didn't go well for you guys in those periods?
Not really, because in the second quarter of App State, we were down 28-3, and at halftime at Georgia Southern, we were up by 3 points. So.
Are you able to learn more about your team after a loss than after a win?
I think, look, when you're in this business, and it's highly competitive, and to be successful, the margin for error is very slim. And so it's really important to keep your edge daily and weekly. As the more successful you are, sometimes human nature begins to take over, and people start feeling a little comfortable, the warm fuzzies, and standards begin to lower very subtly. But as the days accumulate and the standards slightly lower, you find yourself in a spot that you don't want to be in at times. And that's the whole deal in this business, is keeping the edge. Because you can't assume victory, that everything's going to be okay. And you got to respect what it takes to be successful. The process, the work, the effort, the mindset, the edge, and the desire on Saturday. And, when it slips a little bit and you play somebody that's really on their A-plus game, then things happen. And in this conference we play in, anybody can beat anybody. Said it a number of times. So, but I think you do learn, everybody learns in the organization, players and coaches. And from my standpoint, it's an opportunity to sort of better get guys' attention, where the message resonates. And yesterday, we asked them to prepare like they did in the opener, or like they did against App State. Now, those standards should never lower, but like Mike Krzyzewski said, his biggest enemy was human nature. And, these guys read the newspapers. Got a lot of pats on the, backside last week, top 25, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's a great player, everybody's a hero. Guess what? Margin for error, very, very small.
It sounds like Marshall might play two quarterbacks this week, as they did last week. Can you talk about a little bit what each guy brings and
Yep.
the differences between those two?
Well, they're struggling on offense a little bit right now lately. They start out pretty good, but, they're looking for some answers, I think. They've got a lot of talent. Starting quarterback's completing 72% of his passes. He's an older guy from Texas Tech. He's accurate. He's been nicked up a little bit. The guy they bring in is a younger guy that is very, very mobile. And so they're two completely different type of guys.
What do you see out of their defense? Obviously, one of the top rushing defenses in the country behind you guys.
Yeah. Like I said yesterday, athletic, a lot of depth. On the defensive line, they're 3 deep on the D-line. They can play a lot of people there. They got edge guys that are twitchy. They got inside guys that are thick and explosive and can move. They have big linebackers that can run and hit. And the secondary guys cover well. They're very aggressive. Yeah.
After being on the road for 2 weeks and knowing that Marshall travels pretty well as a program, how comforting is it for you guys to be able to come back in front of your own fans this week?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, I know everybody's looking forward to it. Those 2 pretty long trips we had. Got back really late. Arkansas State got back around 3:30 in the morning. Got back after midnight Saturday. So it'd be great to get back in front of our home team, sleep in our own beds, or Hotel Madison on Friday night, and tee it up at 3:30.
Have you seen a guy like Reggie Brown, I guess, take a step this season from last year?
I think that began last season. He started to make explosive plays, rotating in with Scott Bracey, and it's awesome to see. And I really think Reggie has a lot of talent, and the more success he has, I think he'll hunger for even more success. And I think there's steps he can take beyond what he's doing right now. Yeah, he's an explosive player.
Explore the great outdoors with the all-new Charlie Oball RV and Outdoor Superstore. You've got to see it to believe it. Come shop our mega showroom located off I-81 and I-64 in Stanton. Hundreds of new and pre-owned campers of all sizes in stock and ready for making memory. New campers like this Keystone Hideout starting as low as $175 per month. It's the only store you need to visit for the latest deals on fishing, hunting, electric golf carts, electric bikes, and all the best outdoor apparel. Visit CharlieOballRV.com or stop by and start camping. And God bless America.
Hello, Queen City. Direct jet service to Charlotte on Contour Airlines takes off from SHD starting November 1st. Our new airline partnership will enable Valley travelers to make seamless connections beyond Charlotte on American Airlines, along with smooth baggage transfers to your final destination. With the highest level of customer service, plus all leather seating and expanded legroom in every row, you're in for VIP travel experience with Contour Airlines. Visit ContourAirlines.com to book your next flight and experience the SHD difference.